Hey everyone, Vintage Vinny here. Welcome to another antique store haul. Everything we are going to be looking at today came from the Fayetteville Antique Mall in Fayetteville, Pennsylvania. What there is left of it anyway. I did do an industrial sale with Katie on Saturday, this past Saturday that is, and I brought some of the things that I had just gotten the week before to that sale. So there's not going to be a ton of stuff. And I didn't really find all that much there to begin with, which is unusual, but you know, that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes you score big, and sometimes you either don't find as much or you don't find anything at all. And that's just how it is. So there are 3 buildings in the that make up this mall. I spent only $2 and I think 50 cents for both of these items here. This is a really cool scrapbook. It's just got a bunch of magazine clippings of old cars in it. I just thought that was absolutely fantastic when I looked at that for the first time, and I was like, oh, for the price, I gotta have that. So that might come to a sale, I'm sure. Maybe, if I don't decide to keep it. This I know for sure I'm definitely gonna sell. This is a new old stock shower cap. It was originally from Sears, and it's got flowers on it. I know these are probably just as good as the ones they make today, especially if they haven't been used. I don't know if we can open it up and feel it. Nah, it's taped shut. But that was definitely worth picking up, I think anyway. Alright folks, and this is the last of what I got at the Fayetteville Antique Mall that I didn't sell or share yet. So I did get 4 really cool pinup postcards. These are probably from the 50s. One of them is postmarked 1956. So we got this girl here laying on a stump. We've got this girl here. Looks like she's a lifeguard. This one is probably my favorite of the 4. And then we've got this one here. Now this is the one that's postmarked 1956. So that's probably when these are all from, but I liked them, so I had to have them. I did pick this up. I've actually been on the lookout for this planter here because I bought a train planter set when a booth was closing at Old Glory, probably right before Christmas, not last year, but the year before. Or maybe it was after Christmas. One of the two. Anyway, so I bought this in hopes to complete it, and I think I'm in luck. So I did decide to go ahead and get that. I also got a Princess Phone keychain in blue. I like to buy these when I find them because I love them and they look great in my collective junk jars or collection of junk jars. It says on the back, the Princess Phone. It's little, it's lovely, it lights. So I guess this may have been given away when you purchased one of them through a phone company. I also did get a hair receiver. No marking on it, but it is definitely a nice older piece. No cracks or chips. So I couldn't leave that. I did pick up a copy of Photoplay magazine with Kim Novak on it. This is from July of 1956. We'll go ahead and open this up real quick and we can take a quick peek in there, shall we? I didn't really look in it, I just kind of saw the title and was like, oh. There's Betty Davis along with Debbie Reynolds. So that'll be fun to look through. I like looking through the old Hollywood, Photoplay, modern screen, movie star magazines from this era. And the last thing that I got at the Fayetteville Antique Mall, which I absolutely love, is this 1951 Mattel merry-go-round carousel toy. It is in as-is condition, as you can see, but look how cool this is. The animals are all plastic. Some of them are a little bit loose on the track here, but that doesn't stop it from being cool. I just love the graphics on it. It works a little bit, as you can see. It's working for you all now. See, there it goes. It stops. I guess there's something wrong with the tread in the toy itself, but it still displays really nicely. And even ones in rough shape like this are still going for good money on eBay, but I think I'm going to hold on to this for just a bit. And then when I get sick of looking at it, I will sell it. But I like it a lot. So since there wasn't a whole lot at the Fayetteville Antique Mall that I could share with you all, I am going to share a couple of things that I got at a place called Schier's Market, which is on the way. It's either on the way to or and from the Fayetteville Antique Mall. So it doesn't seem like a lot because I did sell some of the things that I purchased from here already. So I spent $78.44. I've pretty much made all my money back plus some with the things that I purchased from there. So of course you're not going to see what's already sold because it's gone. But these are the remaining 5 items. I did find this really cool perpetual calendar by the Noland Company. I think it's from 1954 because of the last date that is on here. It's really cool because you can flip this back and forth based on how many days there are in a month. So that was a really good find. I also found this English Lilac toilet water bottle. Some of these old bottles with these labels on them go for good money, and some of them just don't. I have yet to find this exact same one, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be selling it at a sale or if I'll be listing it on eBay. I just don't know. I want to do a little bit more research on it, just to be sure. I've actually been on the hunt for this typewriter ribbon tin for a while. It's the Carter's Midnight typewriter ribbon tin with Saturn and a bunch of stars on it. It's in good condition overall. I mean, for what it is. Once I find one in better shape, I will probably sell this one. We shall see. This, to me, I could not believe when I saw one exactly like it on eBay what it went for. So this is a men's Gucci belt buckle. Completely shocking, and I went back into this booth a second time because the prices were so good with 50% off. So I went back in the second time, like I said, and I found this, and I found a few more things. I got this. I was shocked. I could not believe how much one of these went for. Now, if I had to guess a date on this, maybe 80s, 90s, maybe early 2000s. But one exactly like this sold for $372. I could not believe it. So I listed mine, I think, for $399.99. I may come down a little bit on the price. But it is listed in my eBay store. If it's something you happen to be interested in, it's there. And I'm taking reasonable offers. Now this, if you've seen my Instagram or if you follow me on Instagram and on YouTube, I did make a post about this. This is an awesome 1920s ladies body powder tin. I just absolutely love the images and the graphics on here. I mean, the lid doesn't do it justice, but look at the sides. So it shows the same woman, but for different seasons. So here's springtime. She's playing golf. Summertime, she is at the beach, dressed in a bathing suit for the time period. Fall time, she is driving her car. Is she driving a car or is she boating? I think she might be driving her car. Yeah, it's a car, because there's some lights right there. And then wintertime, she is skiing. I absolutely love this tin. Now, I will say I did pay up for this. I paid $30, but I took the risk, and I absolutely love it, and will have it with me for my whole life. And like I said, the $78 that I spent, I well made that back plus some, so this is paid for. So I'm happy I paid up this time because this got paid for plus some. And that's why I love doing what I do. Because sometimes when you see something you really like or it's unusual, like that tin, for example, you pay up for it and you buy other things to help pay for it with the reselling. So I love doing what I do. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Let me know down below in the comments section what were your favorite items from this haul.